Okay. In Dev's 2013 video, Real Beauty Sketches, a forensic artist drew portraits of women based on their descriptions of themselves, and then another portrait based on just the description given by a complete stranger. After one lady described herself, the artist asked her, "Do you think you're more beautiful than you say?" And the lady replied with a saddening answer, "Yes." We are very familiar with the brand of Dove and their products, but there's so much more to the company and the organization itself. What Dove's actions in the arena of body image is something that really inspired me to really get involved, looking and doing research in body image, about body image. So I want to honor Dove for their contributions to the female beauty and body image through their efforts to redefine beauty. And so I'm going to kind of talk about who Dove is, the organization, what some of the specific things they've done that influence the world and the media, and then some specific responses that have come from that. But Dove is more than just a company, but they're also an organization campaigning for real beauty. So we know, like I said before, we're familiar with the brands and all the products that they offer in the grocery store and just beauty products. But like I said, they're more than that. They've become they've been an organization that campaigns for real beauty and for building self-esteem within some of the with women and then with children today. In 2004, they created the Self-Esteem Project, which is to help the next generation of women to grow up feeling happy and confident in the way they look, and that's from the Dove website under their mission statement. So far, they've reached 11 million girls through this project, and hope to reach 15 million by next year. They've also partnered with different organizations like the Boys and Girls Club of America and Girl Scouts to help boost self-confidence and self-esteem and body image with the children through different programs and organizations within those partners. And so with kind of their reach as an organization, they have done and influenced so much through some of the things that they do and some of the campaigns that they've had so far that kind of changed how women see themselves in that. So a lot of us have probably seen some of the videos online, some of the ads that have come across in the past few years. Back in 2004, Dove commissioned a study to be done on how women view themselves. And so I've mentioned this before. It was called the Real Beauty Campaign Study. And they produced several shocking stats of how women view themselves and how they view the media, and how they define beauty. And one of the startling ones that they use often is that 98% of women saw themselves either as ugly, normal, or average, while only 2% of the women studied found themselves to be beautiful. And that inspired their kind of campaign since then for the past 10 years. They've also produced several videos talking about and targeting body image, and produced in the media, which is a video called Evolution, and it shows about how people and models' faces and bodies are changed through the editing process before going into print media and ads. So that really showed light on how this idea of beauty is manipulated through the media. And also the one I referenced before, Real Beauty Sketches, which focuses on women being more beautiful than they think they are. And that became, and it launched in 2013. It was viewed 4.5 million times, being one of the most viewed ads ever on YouTube. And so this effect has, all these things that they're doing has an inspiring effect on both companies in the beauty market and also people as well. And some of these brands that have been influenced are familiar to us, and they are just stuff that's in our everyday lives. One company following suit kind of in Dove's footsteps is Pantene, with their labels, with their some of their ads talking about labels that women put on themselves. One is American Eagle, not touching up their models for their airy line, and one is and the other one that's really important is Jezebel looking at, and they take in their website, they look at before and after shots of cover models. But also men and women are affected as well from these ads. One being Gina Crisani. She told the Associated Press in the NBC article, "Dove ads with real women get attention," that she and other real women models that Dove had for their some of their ads have gotten several letters from girls with eating disorders that the Dove ad encourages them that they can feel beautiful without having to be a supermodel. And in the same article, different dads were interviewed saying that they appreciate the efforts Dove has given so that they can inspire their daughters to grow up feeling beautiful from the media. And so the positive impact that Dove has been making has been tremendous, and it's been awesome just in the idea of body image and just, like I said, redefining beauty, how it is seen in the media. And I think because of that, Dove's move towards redefining beauty, they deserve to be honored within the field of body image and self-confidence. I talked about who Dove is as an organization and how it goes beyond being a company, what they've done to really affect the idea of body image, and how they've done that, what the effect has been so far. And so whether you really think that Dove is doing an awesome job or not, whether you think that they're starting to much needed conversation on a really important topic of beauty in the media.